Hello and welcome to my trading channel. So in today's video I'm gonna show you for the first time losing trades from Friday's live trading session, because I just wanna get the false impression out that you're always right when you trade, and even when you're right, which was actually what happened in this trade, and I just executed poorly. You make mistakes, it's just normal, you just make mistakes and there's nothing you can do about it. So you gotta manage your risk, you gotta try to stay as calm as possible, and I hope it helps one or two of you out who are struggling mentally with trading. I think mentally is the hardest part about trading. So enjoy the video, leave a like, leave a comment, it really helps me out, and yeah, let's go. He's splitting them up, now they're pulling. There is the liquidity. If the buyers would want to hit, like they could, big buyers would want to hit, they could. Liquidity is sitting here. So I was looking for a short entry where, because we were at the top of a range. Now they hit it. Now one guy hit with 128. He just took it. Here one guy hit with 120 lot, but the seller just took it and refilled immediately. They're taking it. They're taking it. So for me this was a sign that the offer might hold here, because they were splitting it up as well at the top of the range, and we might be in for a little correction back down. Now all I'm looking for is just some big sellers on the tape to step up, to enter. And here we go, they step up and I enter the short. And I'm adjusting my stop a little bit, pulling it in tight, because if the offer doesn't hold on top, the trade idea is wrong. So here I still see it push back up, but the offer is very strong. So big buyers are hitting, but the offer is just refilling. Also a tick above the offer is refilling. So this is indicating for me, okay, they really want to hold this position. I see some absorption as well here, so this is for me a sign to stay in this trade. Especially because not many big buyers are hitting the top of the range. So it's mostly small buyers who are hitting the offer, and the offer is split up in two ticks. So that's always most of the time a sign that it's right here, and it's just strong. So eventually I think sellers gonna come in and push this down. And now we're stalling a bit, but because no big players are really hitting. Because I think here it's kind of an indecision in the market. They're not sure, because we're in a strong uptrend. The bid is actually strong, but the offer is also strong. So neither is willing to hit here. But now we start ticking lower, which is a good sign for me. Also big sellers are hitting, but yeah, the bid is still strong. That's the only problem here. So the bid was strong all day. So the big sellers didn't get it down. So we see big sellers hitting. The bid is just very strong today. So here you see me exactly repeat that in the live stream as well. This was what I was thinking at the time. So I got kind of nervous in the trade because we were just not going down, even though the sellers are just hitting. And I got scared that they all might gonna get stopped out soon, once buyers finally are willing to step up again. And here is where my first mistake happened. So I should have just stayed more patient, but that's also why I have this strategy where I want to see price go quick in my direction, because I'm kind of bad at staying long in trades, you can tell. So here I'm getting very hesitant and nervous because this price is just not going and doing what I wanted to do, but I also don't see any signs of the other way. So I don't see any big buyer step. It's not going down. But I should still stay in this trade, because nothing is telling me my idea is invalidated. But I just can't, because I'm impatient. I'm exiting this, which would still be fine. But then when the real mistakes were made. This was a one tick winner. It's also pretty much break even with commissions. But it's just not going down. The bid is just so strong. So we might just be going up again. The offer is strong here as well, but it's just not going. No, yeah, obviously. Yeah, now we go. Yeah. Sure. And this is where my FOMO and tilt kicked in. Because now my trade idea worked out perfectly, just as I planned it, and I should have stayed in the trade. I do want to jump back in though, I really do. Obviously, now we have FOMO kicking. I really do. I really should, but I'm so hesitant. Now I just try to stay calm and not FOMO into it. So I lean back a little bit, take a sip of water, and try to not jump into this trade right away. And then it was good, so I didn't jump back in. I wanted to see price go back to the low of the last bell curve, especially here this level I'm looking at right now, because we had huge absorption earlier. Here you can see it on the footprint. There's lots of volumes traded on the offer, and I want to see how price does. It holds, so I get back in. We actually look closely at this level, decent absorption here, and what happens. And now we even see more absorption here. Now we even see an iceberg order here. So now I'm starting to get actually confident in this trade. Look at it. The iceberg breaks. So we got shoved back down, but this could just be a double bottom. So I kind of think, okay, the iceberg broken. Here I kind of want to take profit if we don't rip lower. So I want to move my take profit, and I want to get out of it. I wanted to get out here. But I didn't. I was too slow on the execution. I don't know why. I usually always just mark it out, but here I was trying to move my take profit instead. This was so bad. It was just very bad execution, maybe because I was still not in 100% mental state from the trade earlier, or the FOMO or whatever. And now I'm just hesitant I'm just not exiting this trade. I know this trade is wrong. I know it's gonna go higher probably. I should just exit, but I don't. I'm just frozen. I don't exit it, and I get stopped out for full loss. This was horrible. This was horrible. I was frozen like a horrible execution. Actually, horrible. Wanted to hit market out. You'll hear me say it in the stream as well. I was very angry at myself because it was just the execution part that was horrible in this trade. But it happens in trading. Jesus, this you gotta try to collect yourself after a loss like this. I actually really wanted to exit. That's why I managed to do it that day, so I leaned back a little bit. I didn't jump right back into the next trade. And that's what I'm really proud of here. And that's the message I also want to give to you guys. So when you have something like this happen to yourself in trading, don't just jump right back into the next trade. Try to revenge trade it or anything else. That's the way how you blow up an account. If something like this happens, just take a pause, take a breath, do whatever you do, make a ritual, do whatever you can just to form your to base yourself again and just to come back good. I'm very thankful. I'm proud of myself actually that I was able to do that this day. I stayed calm, I collected myself and came back. I ended up this day green with $4,000 in profit. So it was good. It was a good day. It was a good session. But if I would be like 6 months or 8 months early in my trading career, these are exactly the type of trades that blow up my entire account, because I start revenge trading, and all sorts of stupid decisions, or you move your stop, or you scale into a losing trade or whatever. So try to avoid the mistakes that blow up your accounts. And yeah, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it. And if you want, come check out my other videos. Comment, like, it really helps me out with the algo. And you're also welcome to join me on the live stream. I usually trade every day, the US session at the open for 1 or 1.5 hours. And you're welcome to join and watch and just hang out and have fun. While we get destroyed by the market. Stay green, everyone. Have a nice weekend.